What is up, hockey fans and sports bettors? It's Bob from oddsjam with my NHL best bets for today. Okay, folks, I keep on telling you over and over. New subscribers, new plans, get 20% off by using the code BOB20, BOB20. And also, don't forget, we got the link to the oddsjam Discord. Lots of sharp bettors, lots of things happening in the Discord. Go there now. And don't forget, we're looking for content creators. Email me, Bob, at oddsjam.com. All right, 3-2 last night. Let's keep it rolling. First game here today, Florida and Nashville. I am taking Florida on the money line, minus 129 on the oddsjam. Perfect line, minus 122 at Bet Rivers. And we'll go to player shots on goal. And let's get there now. Player shots on goal right here. An interesting game to say the least. I'm going to go with Aaron Ekblad, under 3.5 player shots on goal, minus 130 on the perfect line, minus 140 at PointsBet. Actually, minus 137 at Bet Rivers. Let's do that. All right, next game. We've got the Islanders at Boston. Islanders coming off a win last night against Pittsburgh. Boston well rested at home. They are still the best team in the league. And we are going to take the Bruins on the puck line, minus 1.5. Minus 101 on the perfect line, plus 100 at BetMGM. And for a player shots on goal in this game, let us go to Brad Marchand. Over 2.5 player shots on goal, minus 142 on the perfect line, minus 130 at DraftKings. All right, so the next game is New Jersey and Pittsburgh. Interesting game this is. New Jersey lost the other night in St. Louis. Pittsburgh dropping the one last night to the Islanders. I'm going to go with the total goals, and I'm going under. Under 6.5, minus 114 on the perfect line, minus 109 at Bet Rivers. And for a player shots on goal in this game, let's take a look here. We're going to take Dougie Hamilton, over 3.5 player shots on goal, minus 124 on the perfect line, minus 101 at Caesars. Okay, next game is the Toronto Maple Leafs after making a big trade with St. Louis and getting the Blues captain, Ryan O'Reilly. I don't know whether he's playing tonight. I'm assuming that he is. I am taking the Maple Leafs on the puck line, minus 1.5. And it's minus 155 at Caesars. All right. Let's get a player shots on goal in this game. Ought to be interesting. I don't even know if O'Reilly's name is going to show up here. Probably not. No, I didn't think so. Let's go with Mitch Marner. Over 2.5 player shots on goal, minus 154 on the perfect line, minus 135 at BetMGM. And finally, we've got Detroit at Seattle. This ought to be an interesting game. But I think it's going to be more defensive, and I'm going to go with the under in the total goals, under 6.5. Minus 108 on the perfect line, minus 118 at BetRivers. And for my player shots on goal in this game, wow, I can't even believe that they have him at 1.5. I'm looking at David Perron. That just does not make any sense to me whatsoever. As I'm looking through this, you know what? I'm just going to go with Vince Dunn over 1.5 player shots on goal. Minus 157. And let's hit that. And let's move to the positive EV page. And let us just look at what pops up here. Victor Hedman over 2.5 player shots on goal on BetRivers. Let's hit it. Aaron Ekblad over 3.5 player shots on goal. Jared McCann over 2.5 player shots on goal on BetRivers. And Mika Zibanejad, I already hit that earlier. Tage Thompson, under 3.5 player shots on goal on BetRivers. All right, we're going to go to the Bet Tracker and review what we have placed. All right, let's take a look at what we have picked. We've got the Florida Panthers on the money line at BetRivers. Aaron Ekblad, under 3.5 player shots on goal. That's at Underdog Fantasy. Boston Bruins, minus 1.5 at BetMGM on the puck line. Brad Marchand, over 2.5 player shots on goal at DraftKings. Under 6.5 total goals between the Devils and Penguins at BetRivers. Dougie Hamilton, over 3.5 player shots on goal on Caesars. The Toronto Maple Leafs, minus 1.5 on the puck line at Caesars. Mitch Marner, over 2.5 player shots on goal at BetMGM. Under 6.5 total goals between the Red Wings and the Kraken at BetRivers. Vince Dunn, over 1.5 player shots on goal at BetRivers. And these are all on BetRivers. Positive EV plays: Victor Hedman, over 2.5 player shots on goal. Jared McCann, over 2.5 player shots on goal. And Tage Thompson, under 3.5 player shots on goal. All right, that's NHL Best Bets on a Saturday. Yes, let's rock it out, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.